Welcome back to episode 5 of Kream Does Stuff. Um, we're standing in the chess room right now. I've made a couple slight changes. First off, after reading the comments of last episode, someone taught me how to put buttons on the side of chess. I can't remember who did, but the way you do it is by placing it on top of a vine instead. So you have to drip the vine over, replace the block with a chest, and then place a button on the vine, and then you get the button on the chest. And someone also told me, I think it might have been the same person, that you can get redstone contraptions on chess. So I've got a very basic switch here, the most basic thing in the world, just a piston and a redstone line. But it's still nice to have. I mean, it works. It's mostly built on chess, and that's good enough for me, because I'm lazy. So, today we're going to be doing quite a bit, because I want to beat the dragon. It's only episode 5, but the dragon was added in 1.0, which we'll definitely be going to today. Oh, there's a bit of meat in here. But yeah, we'll definitely be going to 1.0 today, full release. So we'll be getting out of beta, which is nice. And, you know, the dragon was added, fully implemented in 1.0. Before this, I'm pretty sure it was in the game. They might have added it in pre-4 or 5, but it wasn't accessible through normal gameplay. From what I remember, anyway. So we have a couple of small things to cover, but then the main focus of this episode is going to be preparing for the dragon. So we need to get enchanted armor, enchanted weapons. We need to get all the things we need for preparation. We need a lot of arrows because it has a lot of health in this version, and there's no enchantment for bows, I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, there will be because it'll be in 1.0, I think. We need to build a stronghold room, which I have no idea where I'm going to build it. I might build it in this little opening down here, actually. Extend this into maybe a cave. You know, we can boat in, open up the secret temple. I don't know. I'll have a think, and I'll have a play around with some stuff. But apart from that, there's not much else I can really say for the intro, so let's get into the actual episode. The first thing we're going to cover in today's episode is, actually the only reason I'm in pre-5. We can make infinite lava sources in this version. This is something that people have thought should be implemented in multiple ways. For example, since lava flows faster and farther in the nether, maybe it should flow like water and make infinite lava sources in the nether. That's just one thing that I've heard, but in this version you actually can make them. It requires 4 different sources of lava, which is more than water. But the way you do it is using a cross section. If you place lava in the 4 different crossways, I should probably refresh that so it actually flows. It'll flow to the middle, and then it'll become infinite. So I can take this out, and it'll fill up again. I can do it again, and you get the point. So this was only added in pre-5. It got removed right after, but it was still really fun, you know, to just mess around with having infinite lava. So that was really the only thing I could cover in pre-5. We could go over all the changes they made in pre-5, pre-6, and then the release candidates for 1.0, but it was just minor tweaks at this point, like adding sounds for bows, you know, adding durability for bows. Actually, they didn't add sounds, did they? No, they added sounds for a lot of different mobs. I think they added sounds for silverfish, they added sounds for... Well, they re-updated sounds for some things. They changed some things. They changed, obviously, chests from being full blocks. They changed a lot of things, actually, now that I come to think of it. But, we'll gloss over all of that and go what's new. Well, go over what's new in 1.0. So, we're back in 1.0. And before we get into the stuff that I wanted to cover here, there was one thing I realized I could do, because these are all, 0 stacks, right? So I thought, well, why don't I create a 127 stack? So I did. This is, well, the work of all this. I have 2 double chests of pickaxes now, and all this. If you guys think I should use them, you can tell me, but I don't think I should. I mean, I broke my one, so like, you know. But you know, it's all up to you guys in the end. If you want me to use them, I will. It's one way to get rid of them. These are all 0 stacks that I don't need, so... But yeah, apart from that, I need a few pistons and a lever, because we're going to be doing some stuff with them in this episode. So, I'll be right back when I've got the stuff that I need. So, as you can see in front of me, we have some weird pistons. This is one of the things we can do in 1.0. It's actually probably the only unobtainable thing we can do in 1.0. From what I know anyway, there's probably some things that I don't have, but this is one of the most fun. Now, we can do this in later versions, although it's much more complicated than it is in 1.0. So, how we do this, we need some pistons and a lever, and that's about it. Also a block to put the lever on. So, we put the block up here, and we need to put the piston here, and power it. Now, this is bud powered now, so that means whenever we place a block here, it's going to activate. Or whenever we place a block there, or it might be there as well. But, when we place a piston here, for whatever reason, it transforms into this, six-sided piston. Well, I think you can do it now, but you can do some crazy things with this, such as update suppression, which I'll probably cover if I can figure out how it works. But yeah. So, it also works with sticky pistons as well. The exact same method. I'm not going to go over it just because I don't want to waste time, but I was thinking, why don't I just make a few of these and put them around my base? Maybe pile some up in there or around there. Or, I don't want to build like a room for them, you know, because like it's only two things. With the chest, there are so many different combinations. We could store them in the chest room, actually. You know, we could build them and then come over here. And, let's see, would there be a place to store them in here? Yeah, we could put them by the entrance if we wanted to. I mean, it wouldn't look too pretty, but it would work. Like, you know, a couple of a sticky piston and a piston there. We will be making these again in the future if I do decide to update suppress, which I probably will because I really want to try it. And it's not until 1.7-ish that I'll probably do it, so it's fine. But, yeah, I think that's where I'm going to put them. Wow, that's really fast. Oh yeah, I forgot I have efficiency 4. Anything breaks fast with this. Almost things. Oh yeah, there we go. That's another feature about these earlier versions. Efficiency didn't check what tool it was, so you could get something like efficiency 4, and you could mine things very fast, even though it's like a shovel or something. I don't think it works with that, but with, for example, this axe, I can mine dirt very fast. I don't know when they changed this. It was probably sometime during 1.4 if I had to guess, but that's besides the point. So I'll set up these, I'll move them in, and I'll come back to you guys in a sec. So, we've done it. We have, a couple of, pistons here. I did have to load it back up from pre-5 because I broke this letter by accident while pushing it. But that's fixed. The only change is that we have a couple extra stacks of tools because I messed it up the first time. So we have some 62 stacks of, Zoclhas, Fortune, pickaxes as well. But that's besides, well, you know, that's, we don't need to worry about that. I've still got them. So, I think, honestly, the only thing we can really do for the rest of the episode is start preparing for the dragon fight, because, I mean, you know, that's the main appeal of this episode. There's not many things to cover in pre-5 and 1.0. But, I mean, the dragon was added fully, you know, it was fully implemented in 1.0, so we might as well fight it in 1.0. Plus, there are some special quirks about it that don't happen nowadays, which I'll go over. But yeah, so let's get to preparing. Just, you know, it'll be fun to watch how many times. Ah! No, I am not. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That scared me so bad. So, one backup later, and hopefully the chest room is intact still. I forgot that I can't turn that on anymore. So that's completely useless, that contraption. And trying to get rid of it will just break all my other ones, so... We have 15 diamonds now, but I don't know if I want to make a diamond pickaxe or not. I'm probably just going to use iron because, you know, I like putting myself through torturous grinds. I mean, don't we all? But as I was saying, we have 12 diamond ore, and now we have 3 extra because of that little incident. Oh, how I'm so tempted to use all of these. It would make the grind so much easier. But I won't. I will refrain. I will restrain myself, and hopefully, we can, you know, work around this. I won't have enchantments, so it'll be a longer grind, but at the same time, I don't care. I mean, I've done this much, I might as well keep going. So, I'm gonna gather a bit more food. I'm gonna make some more iron pickaxes. We're gonna go down there. I'm gonna check on the chest room as well because I hope that's not damaged. Oh, there we go. Oh, thank God. If I flick this lever, everything in here goes goodbye. So, yeah, let's not do that next time. Okay, so yeah, we'll go down to the mines. We'll dig out. Maybe we'll just expand the slime area because last time that yielded a few diamonds, and I think that should be all we need to do. So yeah, let's go do that then. So, I got bored very quickly. You know, after mining out this entire area over multiple sessions, I don't want to mine. So, I think I'm just gonna go with, 2 pieces of armor. Maybe like a chest plate and a helmet. Or not a chest plate and a helmet. Whatever I can make. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, achievements are in the game now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then we get these, and we should be good with that. So let's go back up to the surface. I'll craft up some armor. I might give it a low level enchants, like protection 1 maybe. And then we have to work. Oh, I have to do weapons as well. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I have to go gather a bunch of arrows. So yeah, I'll do that next. So, we have a level 48 enchant. I just want to enchant this sword because I want a high level enchant. Let's see what we get. Well, it won't help against the dragon, but you know what? It could have been worse. We could have got like a knockback too. So, let's get on with the rest of the preparing, and then we can build a stronghold room and go finish this episode. Oh, welcome back. So, after that little montage, I think we have basically everything we need. We have beds to blow up the dragon, snowballs to take out the end crystals, we have blocks to pillar up and to get the island if we spawn quite far off. Armor, which I just made a new set of. We are quite low on iron now, actually, so we need to mine for some more. Snowballs, I've mentioned before. A bunch of arrows in case we don't kill it with beds. And the Fire Aspect 2 sword that I'm still disappointed about. We're going with an end portal tile because I don't feel like building a stronghold room right now. We're running out of time in the episode. It would take more time out of my day to make this episode. It's already been over a week since the last episode, and you know, I think people are wondering where I am. Or you're not, it doesn't matter. But we can always delete it with water later and make an actual portal room sometime, maybe next episode or an episode after that. But without further ado, I think we're all ready, so let's go in and let's deal with it. Here we go.